Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and today we are going to work with this one. This is pattern 92105, and I'm going to just kind of do a little screen grab here of the bracelet. This one has fewer of the dark colors, so I think that has to be which one we used for the variegated. All right, so let's bring that over here and paste it in, and then we're going to transform that layer by rotating it. I guess clockwise is fine. It doesn't matter. It's symmetrical, so it wouldn't change anything about it. Now we will enlarge it so we can see what we're doing. Use our little move tool to slide it off to the side. So there's two places where this could be made to be centered. So we're not going to be altering the pattern a whole lot, I don't think. But you can either center it on that dot right here, or you could center it where this thing crosses over with these arrows, um, without giving it too much thought. I think we're gonna do it there. Now I know that the string that I have for the uh, the variegated floss is green. So I'm going to start off by coloring things in with the green. So let's go to our paint tool. Similar colors, yes. Okay. So oh, we have to anchor the layer and come down to this layer. All right. So there's our little diamond. And then there's one here and one here. That's kind of interesting. And this is here. Um, it is interesting. I'm not quite sure I get which way the strings go to do it already. This is a little bit complex. Yeah, so this row here is what makes this happen, I guess. Yeah, I don't see how they got it done with two strings. Four if you count them going in both directions. So, ooh, we might end up ending on a good note. Yeah, and then the next thing would be off. And then there would be, this would be the beginning of the next diamondy shaped thing. So, because this is so symmetrical, we can just concentrate on one side. When it comes into the center like this, we would expect it would be coming from both sides. So it just kind of bounces out. Um, we can kind of just trace the path along. Let's see where this other one, let's go here. How did this string get here? I don't get that. I think we're going to go with 3. Just because we can, and it'll make it easier. I think they must have done some zigzagging around to get strings in places, which I kind of don't see how that works. But yeah, so then this string will come through this way. Yeah, doing it with 3 just makes it easier. Do, do, do. I don't have to do zigzag. I've just took this from being a tricky intermediate bracelet down to something more beginner friendly, which I love doing that. It's not like I need to have a beginner friendly bracelet to make it myself, but I definitely don't mind having an easier path to doing something. I mean, who wants to live life on hard mode, right? Come on. That goes there. And this last one comes down here. So cool. I had already been kind of contemplating the possibility if we could use 3 darks to do it, because that's exactly how many strands I have when it comes to doing the kumis. So let's fill in our other color. Um, I think we'll go with that yellow. So grab over in here, paint bucket, fill hole selection. This will fill in everything there. Put it back to where it belongs, otherwise I will forget later. And now what we can do is we can hide our template so we don't accidentally grab it up while we're using our select tool. And I'll select the whole top right here. Control C, Control V, flip tool. And now everything that we filled in is all on both sides. We just go ahead and anchor it and merge it down. So now it's all one layer. And now we can take the whole top half and do the same thing. Control C, Control V, the flip tool. Now if we go to the horizontal line, it'll automatically know which direction we want to flip. So that makes it a little bit easier. Back to the layer, we can anchor the layer and merge it down. And then we have our pattern. So it turns out it's almost like, what, 5 perfect little ring things or whatever these like football shaped things are. I think it turned out really cool. I'm kind of looking forward to making this one now. I don't know about the yellow string. I for sure know that I have the green variegated, and it'll work out nice because it doesn't cross itself that much. But there we go. Before I go, let me just quick thanks to my YouTube members for making this possible. If you're interested in seeing behind the scenes and seeing how I'm making this while still drinking my morning coffee, that's all available with a YouTube membership, because you get to see behind the scenes and see how I edit videos and do all kinds of other stuff. So thank you guys for making this possible. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.